So the question on a lot of minds this morning is simply why. Investigators are trying to figure out why a gunman took the lives of 10 people during a Lunar New Year celebration in California. Another 10 people were injured in the shooting on Saturday. The 72-year-old gunman is now dead. He took his own life yesterday.
The shooting happened in Monterey Park, California, a predominantly Asian community just east of Los Angeles.
And that's where we find national correspondent James Packard this morning, where the community is mourning during a time when they should be celebrating. James, what's the latest here?
Hey, Alex and Lindsay, good morning to you. A tough morning here in Monterey Park, California, where you're right, a lot of people wondering why someone would do this. Walk into this dance studio behind me Saturday night and open fire, killing at least 10 people, injuring at least 10 more. And this has happened now in a community, a quiet community, in a state that hasn't seen this kind of violence in 15 years.
The suspect responsible for this tragedy is no longer with us.
A veil of fear has been lifted from the Monterey Park community after a deadly mass shooting led to an hours-long manhunt. It all started Saturday night when authorities say this man, 72-year-old Huu Can Tran, walked into a ballroom dancing studio and opened fire. 10 people were killed and another 10 left injured. It happened amid Lunar New Year celebrations throughout the predominantly Asian community.
This is a time to be with family, to celebrate, and yet this tore a hole through all of our hearts.
Authorities say Tran then tried to target another nearby dance hall in Alhambra, but we're told 2 brave patrons were able to wrestle away what police are describing as an assault pistol before taking off. Hours later, authorities in the city of Torrance stopped a white cargo van driven by a man who fit the suspect's description.
When officers exited their patrol vehicle to contact the occupant, they heard 1 gunshot. The suspect sustained a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was pronounced dead at the scene.
While there is no longer an active threat, this shooting is just the latest reminder that America has a problem.
People need actual resources to help them through difficult relational things. I mean, clearly, guns have been out of control. You know, we're still seeing mass shootings, and I think we need to think about how we better regulate those types of things.
Like we've seen in many other communities targeted by mass shootings, now comes the time for mourning, unity, and hopefully healing.
We will get over this crisis because we must. And we will only do so if we do it together as a community, because remember, we are all in this together.
We expect now in the coming hours and days we'll learn more about the victims who died and were injured inside this dance studio on Saturday night. Sheriff Robert Luna did not have specific identities to share with the media last evening, but he did say that everyone who died appeared to be over the age of 50. Guys.
All right, national correspondent James Packard with that update for us this morning. Thank you, James.